Pop-ups and please begging in the digital age? Sanju scrolled through his phone, eyebrows furrowed in concentration. He was trying to check his salary slip on the IOSM's portal, but every 2 minutes, a pesky pop-up would appear, begging for donations. "Support our cause," it pleaded, followed by a picture of a sad puppy. "Every rupee counts," Sanju sighed. "Ari ya," he muttered. "Even checking my own salary has become a guilt trip." He wasn't against charity, not at all. But the constant barrage of online pleas was getting out of hand. From crowdfunding campaigns to social media influencers flashing their donate buttons, it seemed like everyone was asking for something. It was like walking through a crowded marketplace, bombarded with pleas for attention and money. And just like in that crowded marketplace, Sanju often found himself feeling overwhelmed, a little bit annoyed, and eager to escape the noise. This wasn't just limited to money either. People were begging for likes, shares, and subscribes like their lives depended on it. It was the digital equivalent of seeking validation and attention, a way to boost their online presence. Sanju wondered if this was the new normal, a world where begging had gone digital, morphing into a strange, attention-grabbing beast. A calculated encounter tradition meets modernity. Later that day, Sanju found himself face to face with a very different kind of beggar. This one was on the street corner, a frail old man with pleading eyes. As Sanju reached for his wallet, he noticed the man observing him with an almost mathematical precision. "5 rupees, sahab," he rasped, his voice surprisingly strong. 10? 15? Sanju chuckled, handing him a 10-rupee note. The old man's directness was almost comical. It was like he was running a business, calculating the optimal ask based on Sanju's appearance and demeanor. It got Sanju thinking, was this so different from those online pleas, really? Both were in essence forms of solicitation, just tailored to different mediums. The old man had his well-rehearsed lines and calculated gaze. The online world had its heart-wrenching stories, catchy headlines, and carefully curated images designed to tug at your heartstrings or your purse strings. It was all a matter of presentation. YouTube dreams and digital dilemmas. The encounter with the old man got Sanju thinking about his own aspirations. He had been toying with the idea of starting a YouTube channel. He loved making people laugh and thought, why not share my humor with the world? He'd even come up with a name, Sanju's Stand-Up Shenanigans. But the more he thought about it, the more he realized that the online world was a crowded marketplace. How do you stand out? How do you get people to actually watch, like and subscribe? He knew that views translated to some kind of income, but the whole thing seemed shrouded in mystery. How many views did you need to make a decent living? What was the role of those pesky likes and shares? And what about that bell icon everyone kept telling you to hit? Sanju found himself bombarded with advice, often contradictory, from various online gurus. Create engaging content, they proclaim, but also promote yourself relentlessly. Don't forget to engage with your audience. Oh, and make sure you're using the right keywords and hashtags. It was overwhelming, to say the least. Likes, shares, and the pursuit of subscribers. Digital begging in disguise. As Sanju delved deeper into the world of online content creation, he couldn't shake off the feeling that he was witnessing a new form of begging. YouTubers, influencers, even businesses, they were all clamoring for attention, for those precious likes, shares, and subscribes. They were, in a way, digitally begging for their piece of the online pie. It was ironic, really. Technology had created this vast, interconnected world, and yet, here we were, still resorting to age-old tactics of solicitation, just dressed up in a shiny digital garb. Sanju imagined the old beggar from the street corner, equipped with a smartphone and a ring light, live-streaming his pleas to the world. The thought made him chuckle. Sanju realized that this digital begging was simply a reflection of our innate human desire for connection, validation, and yes, even a little bit of money. It was a strange new world, but perhaps not all that different from the one we already knew.